And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Well, hello and happy Tuesday, everyone. I am meteorologist Shelden checking in for yet another windy day, but this time there's a few more implications in the forecast. We're going to kick things off here with our wind tracker as we head on into the afternoon hours. You'll see westerly winds at 20 to 30 miles an hour sustained with gusts over that possible. At times you'll see definitely windier off towards the west, but those westerly winds will try to warm us up as much as it can. But you're going to see those northerly winds up in the northern half of the area. A cold front tracking its way down into the area that will eventually push its way on through the area. Winds will still be pretty steady on the backside of that front, so we could see some pretty chilly wind chills as we go on into the evening and overnight hours. Now, thankfully, winds will eventually start to calm, but we're probably going to have to wait until the overnight hours. So once the cool air is already here, then the winds will finally start to relax just a little bit. So at the time of recording, just before the 9 o'clock hour this morning, we were seeing a wind advisory for our eastern New Mexico counties. That's for gusts upwards of 55 miles an hour rather. And then you can see those gold counties there in central New Mexico kind of backed up all the way against the mountains. That is a high wind watch for gusts upwards of 60 possible. So thankfully our winds aren't going to be quite as bad here in the central Texas panhandle. But as that front starts to roll through, here's the big implication: is how far south does it make it before we're allowed to warm up a little bit. So like we just saw on our wind tracker, that cold front could be making its way in right around kind of the midday hours. So we're going to allow to see those temperatures get up to about 56 here in Amarillo before we start to cool down. Down places off towards the south, you'll see warmer conditions, 63 in Tulia and Clarendon, 70 down in Childress, but only 38 up in places like Elkhart, 39 in Clayton. Now looking at your overnight lows, we'll get down to 19 here in Amarillo. Pairing that with those winds, we could see some single-digit wind chills around a lot of the area. We'll see some 20s scattered around as well. And then for your Wednesday, well, it'll be a bit cooler out there. We'll kind of hover around the mid-40s across the entire region before we start to see a gradual warming trend come back into the forecast. That's what we'll see on our 7-day outlook here. 56 today, 19 tonight, 47, 57, 70 by Friday, maybe some breezy conditions there. And then by Saturday, a 10% chance of some showers with another cold front coming in. Some cloudy skies to start next week with perhaps maybe some slightly warmer conditions.